need to get Discord over here. I hate that it flickers like that. Okay, that should be good. Let's see. Dumbbell, people liking Dumbbell. Uzume just not as popular. Oh, we got a comment. What was the comment? Commented Jeff. I like it. I'm surprised. I mean, Dumbbell is not hard at all, but I'm surprised it still has a 25% clear rate. That seems a little bit high for me. Uzume just wasn't that popular. Got played a lot less. Lower clear rate. I mean, it's a more involved level, so I get that. I'm curious, where do people die in this one? It's been out there. It's been played 59 times, so there's a decent amount of deaths. There's no way to die here. Okay, one got killed by the thing. Okay. Okay, a lot of people dying here. So death there, death there. They fall. Okay, well. Yeah, I'm a little bit upset with this part up here. I mean, I wanted it to be a little bit hard. I tried different stuff here. I wanted the concept to be you go this way and then you come back to the top. I didn't want to just do another basic platforming section up at the top. I felt that would be boring. So I wanted to do something a little more gimmicky. So it would feel different from just a rehash of what I already just did on floor 1. But then you go down here. No. I wonder if anybody died to the little guinea pigs. No, no one died there. Interesting. So if you made it up here, well, I mean, it'd be really hard to die because you have to get up there with the Tanuki suit. It's the only way. Cool. Cool idea. All right, let's see what's see what the popular super expert courses are this week. Cloud Garden. Mostly ghostly. I'll try this one. Gotta think fast. Uh-oh. I'm not good at that. Mario Maker GDQ. Ooh, I like it. Did they, I don't know, who actually replaced him? Also, how's it going tonight, Tapioca? Did they come up with a replacement for him yet, or? Because I know the schedule's out. I saw the names on the schedule, but I don't know who's like was part of the original submission. I guess I could look it up. Someone did, yeah. Rip Trihex. Okay, so I have to pay attention every time I go through a door in this level. I get it. Cool idea. The funny thing is I saw someone was saying, like... Well, we were talking a bit about Facebook streaming, TMR going over to Facebook streaming, and someone was like, TMR, you're not going to be able to go to GDQ now because I did the same thing again. That's going to violate your exclusivity contract. Playing a video game on Twitch at GDQ. Monka S. I doubt that's going to be the case. I'm sure there's going to be no issue whatsoever. But it's funny. It was a good concern troll. I mean, it probably does, but it's not something that... the fact that GDQ is the biggest gaming charity event means that even if it is against his contract, which it probably is, there's no way Facebook would hold him to it. It's too much bad publicity. And I'm sure, like, even if he just like doesn't check and does it, I'm sure there'll be zero consequences. If he asks for permission from them, I'm sure they would oblige. I don't know, but maybe I'm wrong. Hey, Obsolete, how's it going? I think the gimmick of you better think fast as soon as you enter every room is kind of a little bit sigitty blah. But how are you supposed to get that? I think that's just a bait. Oh, you use the cloud. Okay, makes sense. Hey, Mayheim. So you're going to Facebook, right? Give me them Facebook dollars. Maybe since it's for charity, it's a special clause. I mean, maybe? I doubt there's a clause for it, but I mean, contracts are... If two parties make like, no matter what the contract says, if the people who signed the contract come up with an agreement outside of the contract and both agree to it, that's generally fine. Like, every contract has, like, some kind of, like, severability clause or some kind of update clause where if like mutual agreement parties can adjust them, and I'm sure that's I don't foresee any issues for that, but who knows. Blah. I feel like streaming now is very Me Too. Like Mixer at least is like its own streaming service, is specifically catered to gaming. But like Facebook service just sounds like a complete Me Too. Like, ooh, I want to get in on that. Mark Zuckerberg says. Like, it's just like an add-on to Facebook. They have like Facebook Gaming because that's just another... Like, you're a social media company, so we should have this smiley face. Should have put the checkpoint after the cloud part. Man. Yeah, the cloud part isn't that bad. Also, I'm just like this section isn't that hard. I'm just playing poorly, as I tend to do. Oh, shoot. Okay. I didn't realize there wasn't a floor there. I don't know. Does anybody know, like, how... These are huge companies. There's got to be big bucks in these exclusivity contracts, right? Huge dollars. I don't think there's any way to know. A more specific value. Unless you're the people getting them. Damn. I bonked. Had to pause there for a second because I wasn't sure what I wanted me to do. Since the theme is think fast. Okay, why does it need this part though? Yeah, I should have jumped there. Like, did the creator just realize, oh, I haven't put timed blocks in yet? Better do that. I don't know. Seems like every level needs on-off switches. Yeah, right? They're really clever for this idea. Yeah. I have the exact same feelings as you, Tapio. Like, I get it. Like, when on-off switches came out, like, they're popular in ROM hacks, and it was, like, a huge... It's a really good addition for Mario Maker, but why does every level need to have them, and why does every level need to use the shell, like, gizmo to turn them on and off at an interval? Like, I feel we see more levels that use the shell with the on-off blocks as like a timer, then we see that you actually hit the on-off switch to, like, create and vanish platforms. Surprised there's not a troll at the end since it's called Think Fast. E. That level was fine. I'm kind of surprised it's top 3 in Super Expert. I mean, it wasn't bad. I just kind of, I don't know. I guess it was fine. I don't know why this one looks very suspicious, but it's number 1, so sure, I'll check it out. Oof, I hope not, Tapioca. I hope that doesn't happen. Hey Moko, how's it going? Free Micah. Yeah, that could be it as well, Mayheim. It says throw that. Why? Oof. What am I throwing? I get it. I need to throw this guy. I don't think you can oh, you kill the wall of the... Okay. Yeah, it could just be that there's fewer of these courses being made. Announcement around the corner. If you are in Newfoundland time, I think it is your midnight coming up, but sadly that, which I know Spock isn't, I'm just memeing. This Newfoundland an hour, there's maybe like Venezuela, there's gotta be a South American country that has 1 hour ahead of the, you know, Eastern time. How are you doing tonight, Spock? What is that Carball? Playing some Carball tonight? Nabs. Also, I found out Moko is getting addicted to the... Okay, what's this part? Moko's getting a little bit addicted to Civ. So tell me more about that, Moko. How did game one go? Okay, I can... Alright. This part's gonna be a trip. What's the level submit for command for chat? submit. And then the level code. So exclamation mark then space, then submit, and then the level code. But don't worry, because if you screw it up, like Micah has a bunch of... Yeah, I know Spock isn't. Micah has a bunch of commands that tell you how to do it properly, when people post ones that are just slightly wrong. No, I just read your message again where you said you weren't in Newfoundland time, but I knew that. I was meaning. Spock is an Indiana boy. Go Hoosiers. How did I get that guy again? I think I'm supposed to jump. There's a coin there. What am I missing? There's a coin, so it wants me to jump there. Am I really supposed to throw the dude and wait till he stands up? Because that's annoying. We're gonna check if it's a real level. Actually, go ahead and try Illumina, because she. Let's see. Yeah, throw the guy and wait, which is, I don't know. I'm not a fan of just waiting there. Like, I get it. The blooper makes it a little bit, because I think Micah is smart enough. Go Hoosiers, I guess. Micah knows. No. Go try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and see what she says. Oh, Micah smart. Nani? Micah's smart. You learn a lot when you serve coffee in a cafe all day. How have you been, by the way, Illumina? Okay, I'm not throwing that properly. Oh, he's not playing Rocket League, okay. Oh, okay. I get it now. I'm losing my touch with this part for some weird reason. Okay, because I need to be in the air when I throw it, and I think I need to be holding forward. That's the issues. Playing with the SNES. Alright, I actually bonked that guy, so I think I couldn't actually get him again. Playing with the SNES, the official Switch SNES controller, and enjoying it a lot. Ugh. Okay, I gotta grab that guy when he falls down. Hey, Hydromedia, yep, the timer. I'm so excited, by the way. I'm so excited for Midnight. Just skip Dirty Liars, yeah. We actually did. Almost your bedtime? Sounds good, Illumina. Oof. I hope I, like, this, if you have to get the guy in, this is a positive kind of announcement. Yeah, it's an announcement that's good. It's not a negative announcement. It's not the I'm going to Facebook. I am leaving forever. bought FF4 FE. How much do you think I could offer them? What do you think the price for FF4 FE is? Okay, so I have to throw, and then do. Okay. Section is kind of janky. Can't ban you if you own the game. It's true. It's just announcing. You know, the announcement is tune back in tomorrow for more information. Smash Bros. Icon Zero to make a new Mafia website. Zero.gg. Well, I would legit maybe be interested in... I don't know. The issue is it's going to be more money than I want to spend on that, but if it was like $100 to $200 to buy the source code of Final Fantasy IV with Free Enterprise, which is what it's not worth, the amount of hours that went into that makes that worth a lot more. But in a world where it's only like $100 to buy, sure, I'd buy it and open source it. The last Ultimate DLC, Micah for Smash. I'm a big fan of that now. Ah, that guy sucks. No, that's the issue, Tapioca. It's the only randomizer that's not open source. And it's not open source by design because the developers and admin team want complete control over how it's used and stuff. Like they want it. I think the motivation is like they want to have a bunch of events for it, and they want it to be like a charity thing because now they've done it at a couple of charity events. I don't know. They want to like. They have like a master plan for Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise, and part of that is making it be not accessible. Yeah, so it is. I mean, it's but yeah, that's what it is. But whatever. I mean, if you have Conspiracy Gamer, the length of his pony, you're gonna have to wait till GDQ to find out that info. I'm sorry. I mean, that is true. It's what, like, they've I think it's been talked about before, and as far as they want to have a lot of control over the Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise experience, like showcasing it at GDQs, like how they run events. Like, they want to be the team in charge of all of that. They don't want like a secondary team or whatever. They want to be the official one-stop shop for everything of that. But yeah, it sucks that it's not open source because there's going to be breaking changes that... Well, what are breaking changes if it's not, open source? So breaking changes is the wrong term. But they're changing in the 4.0 release some aspects of the rando that when the current rando, which is 3.0, goes off of Legacy, which how it's worked so far is... Whenever there's a big release, the previous release moves to the legacy server, and then whatever's on the legacy server gets bopped for good. So if you liked playing 3.0, which is what was called 0.3, they changed how the versioning numbers worked. If you liked playing 0.3, when 5.0 comes out, you're just not going to be able to play that again unless you go on now and just generate a bunch of generate like 500 seeds, like enough to last you for the rest of your life or the rest of your interest in the game. Also, are you gonna do the level you submitted tonight, No Rush, just to know if I should check the VOD? I'm probably will, Illumina. By the way, Illumina, if you want, here, go ahead and do this. Go to that website, Illumina, and just check it out right now before you go to bed. And you know if you go to the tab that says completed, you'll see I highlight... shoot. I highlight in the VOD every... like, with the timestamp, every level I do. So you don't even need to hunt it down in the VOD when you go back to it. Just go to that website, and probably by that time your level will be in completed. Right now it's in queue. Is that another bot just to thank Micah? Um, it's Spock's bot, and she and Micah are good friends, so yeah. It does more than that. So yeah, on the Micah.moe website, you can it's everything you would possibly need Mario Maker related. You can SQL inject in it too. So am I just bad? Okay, now this can we agree this part is dumb? He was just getting up. Did you guys really think that's the way you do it? You guys, I don't see another way to do it. You can't get the blooper below you, right? Wait, what is... Oh, I'm supposed to go up there and throw it through that guy? And kill the blooper too? Okay. I didn't see up there the throw thing. You can't get through the boo. Yeah, that's what Versus says. But yeah, hopefully that kills the blooper. Because I don't think you can, I don't think you can wait out the blooper. Oh, you jump through where the boo is. Okay. Alright, we're making progress then. Shoot. You don't see other levels you submitted a while back? Didn't you just submit, like, Go Calm 2 and stuff? Because it's possible those levels are in dropped Illumina. Where they belong. Yeah. The meme levels. Definitely not asleep or anything. Hey, Late General, how's it going? How are you doing tonight? Ooh, it's after 11. Alright. I'm gonna change the title to Top of Hour. Big announcement, top of hour, midnight. Alright. Exciting. No, Versus. Thank you for the resub. I appreciate it. 6 months. Hey, this is a thing. It is a thing. Thanks for the resub, Versus. I appreciate it a lot. Enjoy the jelly donut, dongo, coffee, rice. Well, that's a full meal. It's dessert, and then a meal, and then dessert again. Today was 34 minutes ago, so I'd say pretty uneventful. True. Second dessert is the best kind of dessert. Bleh. One meme spike level that ZFG. I still need to. I forgot I need to go back and watch that. I'm curious what that experience was like for him. It falls at a really awkward spot, that Goombro, or whatever he's called. Whoops. Okay. Imagine submitting levels for your own queue. Some of them that I submitted were, a lot of them were people just did not understand how to use Micah. See, but I still have to use the stupid blooper thing. So I throw it up there and it makes the throw easier. Okay, and it does mean he'll come back alive slightly sooner. Okay. So I don't have to rush out the blooper. Not like the waiting in Mario Maker is just annoying. Oh, okay. How do I have to like make the blooper go to the right? I can't wait out the blooper. I've got to make the blooper like jump. I've got to juggle the blooper somehow. Didn't understand how to use Mica. Yeah, so the ones I submitted were either levels I saw like on various level like share Discord channels that had like a really cool description when someone posted them, or it was someone in my chat who just like attempted to submit a level like 5 times, just legit couldn't get how to do it through Mica, so I submitted it for them. Oh, right, Versus. Yeah, Versus is right. Forgot about that. Yeah, that helps a lot. Okay. Progress. Okay. Do not. I mean, I've got some momentum, so I'm not. I'm ever slightly moving to the right to make sure I throw to the right, but I need to pull back a tiny bit. Damn, that hitbox is huge. Look at where I died, and look where the muncher was. It's a big hitbox. Boy, streamer. I'll read the rest in a second. Got stuck up there. How does PoE work? I'm at Act 7 and still have no clue what I'm doing. Then you're playing, if it's your first time playing PoE, then that's completely normal. So you're fitting right in. First time peeing at work. How does pee work? Well, that's a different question. But, Act 7 might be where you start to... the game starts to ramp up in difficulty. The one thing I can recommend for you is make sure you resist... Are you feeling like you're dying a lot? And if so, probably your issue is you're not resist capped. Because remember, you lose 30% resist after you beat Act 3. Or Act 5, excuse me. Your resists get penalized by 30%, all of them. So make sure your resist capped if you're dying a lot. And make sure you're not skimping too much on life. Life is very important in PoE. What? Okay, I need to throw up and be moving. Well, evasion is nice. But what is your life? Evasion is very good. I need to throw... Yes, I need to throw up the Goomba thing. I don't know what 20 defense is, but evasion... I mean, life. I'm talking about the big red ball on the bottom left of the screen. What number is that at when it's filled up to the top? Ooh, that's tough. Couldn't tell you. Well, that's probably your issue, because if you're not prioritized, you need to, like, the life you get just for leveling up in PoE is insignificant. Like, you have to get a decent amount of life on the tree to not get one-shot by a lot of stuff. So, the fact that you don't know probably tells me you haven't been investing in life at all on the tree, so that's probably the issue why you're dying so much. Like, evasion is nice, because evasion is, like, the best defense, probably. But if you don't have enough life where the stuff that gets through your evasion still kills you, then no matter how high it is, it's irrelevant. Like what evasion is good for is for mapping, you just get hit by less stuff, so you generally get out of harm's way before you die. That's what evasion's good for. And if with high evasion, you can also like dodge some boss. You can get lucky and dodge some boss one-shots. I don't like. Conceptually, I get that part, but I just can't do it. I just found temples. The incursion temples are fun, but they're hard to figure out at first. You really need to like look up a guide that explains the temples, because the game does not do a good job of telling you what you're supposed to do in the temples. So I can't jump up there. I've got to be holding up, I guess, and I've got to just untap Y maybe. I can't have the dude. I can't have the Goomba thing with me. Okay. Yeah, build a dungeon. So you've been enjoying PoE so far then, Light General? Been a good experience for you? Good game, having fun? I threw it past the thing. For the most part, that's good. Also, by the way, evasion's only for physical attacks, so... Okay, we made it a little bit closer there. Damn, so you've got to fall in that tiny little thing and jump, I guess. Evasion is only for physical attacks. Anything that's elemental-based is still hitting you. Again, that's where resists and life are important. I guess I'm supposed to I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Some is magic evasion even in the... Oh, that phase acrobatics, okay. Just don't get hit, forehead. I think that's like the keystone that makes you be able to dodge some spells instead. Just not getting that part. Mixer sponsorship in 45 minutes. Mixer, hit me up. Okay, alright. We're making progress. How's it going, Chibi? How have you been? There's a unique that allocates it too. So I assume you're going either Ranger or Shadow then, correct? Because that's where the phase acrobatics keystone is, unless you went the unique route. Though I know most people who get phase acrobatics just get it on the tree. Okay, throw forward and then you throw there. Okay. Ranger. Cool. Got a new controller. Cool. So, what one did you get? Switch Pro or... Okay, checkpoint. That's the one. Awesome. Yeah, I've really enjoyed the Switch Pro controller. I don't like it for the D-pad, although I got like one of the first edition kind of ones. I have heard later editions improve the D-pad, but for anything that uses the analog stick instead of the D-pad, it is a great one. It's a great control. I'm very happy with it. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Illumina. Sleep well. Thanks for the level. I'll check it out later and put it on the website. got stuck on it. Okay, I need to throw that earlier. I need to... This level really wants you to learn how to... Like, really wants you to throw stuff as soon as you get it. Except there. Usually I'm like so happy I made it through the that jump there that when I have the spring I'm like, oh, it's like, wait, I have to throw this. What's the Ponzu drop at midnight? SG40 is announcing his brand new Aerogang featuring Micah. Midnight EST. Available I don't know when. Turning is really... Damn, Tapioca got the jump. Got the jump on the announcement somehow. No. I threw it too far. I keep doing that. That part, the boo throwing part is annoying because if you throw it too far, it goes way past the thing. If you throw it too short, it just stops there. Oh, damn. This is a cool Kaizo. Okay. Too bad the song sucks for Kaizo. Yeah, they really, really love the... everybody loves to just put the Mario Galaxy soundtrack everywhere. Mario music is good, so many songs. Yeah, I do feel that the... I mean, it is, like, the Galaxy tune is poppin', but I feel like it's a bit overused. Whoa, I see. Okay, I gotta, like, right when I get in there. Bonus casino song in 3D World. Now I'm too short. Good A Galaxy OST instead of Gusty Garden. What? Okay, maybe I'm not supposed... Maybe I'm just supposed to... I mean, it has the dumb spring at the front. What if I just don't put any directional input? That was me putting... Well, I put a little directional input at the end, but I think I have to take my finger off the D-pad. I think that's the setup it wants me to use in here. That's weird. That's 0 directional input, and I still go past him. So does it want me to be pushing left a bit? It actually does. That's bizarre. Remix is good. Okay. How about another checkpoint? I didn't know what to do there. Now it puts coins. It's like, you know what this level needs? It needs a bunch of coins to grab. Okay. What? Throw? And then even if I Z jump, I get hit by that thwomp, do I not? Can't believe I'm becoming a Magic streamer. Hey, Matt, man. I like, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of when levels require a bunch of, like, you know, the tracks. So, like, say, here's what you do here. I think the levels should, like, I think good levels are the ones that are apparent what you have to do. And I don't think if a level requires tracks, especially a lot of tracks, I don't think that's good level design. Like, even if it allows you to do cool stuff, like, you end up like, oh, I just did something really cool because I followed the tracks and had to do, and it looked at really cool when I finally did it. I think even if you get that experience, it's still just kind of bad design. Like, that part is good because you know aside from a little bit of jank at the start, you don't know what to do. It's very obvious with, like, the coins what you need to be doing. Like, you jump there, you jump on that guy, and then you just make progress towards the pipe. Hey, Crossfire. It's Monkey Ball. I love me some Monkey Ball. Prediction is random cutie. Double beat blocks. And joining the daily with you guys and Matt Minimum. I'm going full rando. Nothing but Zooter, Zelda, and Metroid randomizer. Am I supposed to... Maybe I'm supposed to wait till that thing falls? I don't think there's any way I can get out of that hook without bonking on the thwomp and killing myself, so maybe I wait? I guess. Why would you put that section in your level, though? Is she cheating? Waiting's cheating? Maybe, but the level sucks otherwise. Do you think it's possible to do without waiting in the claw? I mean, if the guy didn't want you to wait in the claw, he should have put a thwomp above it, like he did in the other sections. I guess I've got to throw and then Z jump out of the claw, probably. Throw in the claw, and then Z jump out of the claw. Bowser Jr. Easy. Okay. Why do I have to always have these? No! Then I threw him and didn't get the thing. Sucks that the puzzle isn't right after the checkpoint, yeah. I got a little bit greedy there. I should just wait till the thwomps fall all the way down. Little bit greedy. Minor greed. I threw him too far. Ooh, screwed up my timing there. Level's a big Sagiri bluff for me. Yeah, this, believe it or not, right? This is top weekly in Super Expert. I feel like generally the levels that are at least top 5 in Super Expert Weekly are solid, but it could just be I think what Mayheim it was who suggested that there just aren't games in a bit of a rut right now. A lot of people stopped playing or moved on to other things, or maybe they're playing like the multiplayer versus with friends and stuff, like the stuff that got added in the patch. But level creation, I mean, if you wanted to make a really good level, I feel like you would want to do it while the game was super hot. So now that it's a little bit like cooled off, the payoff for making levels, which I think for a lot of creators is just having a lot of people play them and discover them, that payoff just isn't there anymore, or it is, but certainly not to the extent that it was when the game was really popular. What am I guess I have to jump up higher in the throne, but I'm worried about, like, why does his head have, does he like have sandpaper on his head, that guy? Because as soon as he touches the ground, he loses all momentum. His head is a lot of friction. I threw too early. Hey Nabs, how's it going? Hey Ozzy, congrats on Mixer. I saw you pinged Ozzy. I was gonna come up with some kind of message back, but it was, by the time I had checked MMD, it was several hours after you'd pinged, so I figured the like timeline for a witty comeback had passed by that point. How are you doing tonight, Nabs and Ozzy? First part of the level seemed fine. This part is too confusing. Playing Breath of the Wild instead of MM2 with your new controller. Breath of the Wild, solid video game to play. I never finished the DLC of that game. I should go back to it. Okay. Game is a few months old now, people move on. I only play Yakuza 3 now. Moved on from Scooter. Yimo said you signed up by Mixer and Pi's Discord. Yimo's memeing, but he's funny. Just got done playing. Are you serious? You weren't memeing Ozzy? Or I mean, Ozzy's memeing, I know. He's gotta be memeing, but that'd be really funny if, taking Yimo at face value. Keep missing that. I mean, it is funny. Yimo is great with the memes. It's good you're a compulsive liar. Okay, let's get this part. I don't think the level needed coins, if I'm being honest. But, see, if I try to get close to that part, the spike gets you. No way it'll ever catch up to you. How are Seto Third's adventures going so far, Ozzy? Yeah, Seto number 3. Fell asleep at your desk, uh-oh. That's not good. I like, Nabs was talking about how, he had a long day and had a lot to do today and then didn't get any sleep, so I hope you're able to catch up on your sleep tonight, Nabs. You certainly sound like you earned it. I know, right, SSJ? Also, how's it going? Like, why... This level does some things where it's just like, you ask yourself, why does that need to be here? And why did the level creator think that made his level better? Seto Third seems like a compulsive liar. Is anybody, speaking of Seto Third, is anybody else hyped for Matman versus Tager? I think it got set to Sunday. I know I am. I know I am looking forward to that. Showdown of the... That's semifinals, right? Yeah, should be sick. I'll watch when you can. I forget who moved on to the other semifinals. Is it Bad News Nate and... I don't know. I've only really been following like the MMD results of the tournament. So the other end of the bracket, Batman's the only one left from MMD, right? At this point. Okay, I'm just supposed to move really fast. Oh, that's right. Nate's out. Right? Dang. Gary worried Man will win and you'll have to race him in FM. Did you bet that with him versus if he won the tournament? Oh, right. Pika Pals. I forgot. Pika Pals is an MMD boy. Man beat Nate, yeah, by 40 seconds. That's a dumpster. That's the worst way to lose. I hope Pika Pals wins. Imagine an MMD final. I mean, Taker can claim some ownership of MMD, so no matter who gets out of that, it would be an MMD final if Pika's wins. I suppose Dark Knight or Dark Rift, that guy's an MMD too. He was one of the ones who joined for the 1FM race. I don't know if that counts though. Race tomorrow, okay. Never said anything. Maybe he's just shy. Shy boy. Yeah, that was pretty funny that time. And he was like, "Oh, I actually posted MMD. Awkward." At that point, it wasn't even known as MMD, so he just called it Matman Discord. That was pretty funny. Yeah, I think I see what it wants you to do there, but screw that. Can get enough height. Height is what's important there. You want to be up really high when you throw that. Otherwise, like that Goomba has sandpaper on his head, and he does not move the instant his head hits the floor. He does not slide at all. Okay. Yo, Versus is online. He saw the Super Mario Maker 2. He's like, you know what? I need to play that game. Oh, I didn't think it was gonna hit it. It's me Versus. I didn't think that was gonna go over there. I didn't think he was gonna jump into the coin, so I took my left hand off the controller, and I couldn't recover. But I was really surprised that he got the coin. Yeah, I didn't make the same mistake that time. you need to make the I don't know. You need the tiniest of jumps. I could try just walking off, but walking off looks very risky. I don't think you can make the platform, but if you jump, you bonk on the muncher. Decisions. Whoops, I didn't see. Dad. Is that acceptable? Nabs is online too. Everybody wants a little bit of Mario Maker. I mean, I feel the same way too. Every so often you just feel like playing a few levels in Mario Maker. It's a good game. A lot of the hype has died down, but it's fun coming back to every now and then. Seeing if any new levels have been posted. They're high quality. What the hell? Oh, go to the left? I didn't. Well, the arrow is pointing to the left, but I figured you just keep going right because that's what the level's taught me so far. Also doing Magic the Gathering, cool. I saw a lot of discussion about Magic today in MMD. So a bunch of people going to try and play together soon. Build some new stuff. Start calling versus tapioca. That sounds good. What level is this? This is the #1 popular course super experts. You go to courses and then popular courses and then filter by super experts, the one right at the top. Unless you're talking to Versus about his level that he's working on. Okay. I see now, there's a switch there. So I've got to grab the guy, run back to this. I need to pay more attention to that part. It wants me to do some kind of janky thing. I know that's what it's like. The level just wants you to do a bunch of weird stuff at this point. So I think it's got some kind of weird setup it wants me to do, and I should probably just try and pay more attention to it. Didn't press Z. It's already been downgraded to #2. It deserves it. Mostly ghostly. I should have probably played that one instead. Okay, I think it wants me to run forward, you bump on the spring, and then you push the things. Okay. I think I know what it wants me to do. I don't know why it needs to have that part there, but that's what it wants me to do. Then I went too fast. Well. Haven't died to that icicle before. Okay, please be the goal. I'm kind of done with this level. It's gotta be it. Okay. Got halfway done with the level idea, then it turns out not great. It never feels good. I'm sure it'll come along with the verses. Pie Gamer. Thanks to the GGs and Pie Gamers. Yeah, that level. Alright, let's mostly Ghostly. Let's move on to this one, because Nap says it got moved up to the top, and it looks like it's a level that got played more. I think that first one might have just gotten, I don't know, some attention somewhere and boosted up to the top for that. Didn't have that. Usually, if you look at the levels that are at the top of Super Expert, they've got something like 500 to 1,000 like plays, and that one that we just finished had only like 80 or something. So it might have. I'm finally free. Yeah, it might have just been a level that got some YouTube attention or something, and a bunch of people played like quickly, and the Nintendo algorithms picked up on that, put it to the top temporarily till it got, you know, docked down a bit more reasonable position. Okay, like already this level seems miles better. Okay. Okay, I'm just going a little bit too... trying to save a little too much momentum there. Oops. Okay. Didn't react fast enough, but I see what I need to do there. Yo, 15 minutes. We are 15 minutes away from some exciting news. I'm so looking forward to the announcement at the top of the hour. I'm very excited. Even a little bit nervous. So what's going to happen in 15 minutes is there's a 60-second video that we're all going to watch together. Well, I'm going to have, watch together. I'm going to have my mic muted because the video has audio. We're going to watch that. And once it's over, I'm probably going to talk about 5 minutes. We'll come back. I'll talk about 5 minutes, some of the implications of the video. And then after that, we'll come back up to Mario Maker and group watch. Yeah, after that, after the quote-unquote discussion portion, we'll come back to Mario Maker and do some more levels. That's the plan. That's what to expect. That's tricky. That's figuring out where to jump there a little bit tricky. Are you checking to see if there was a bot command for set announcement already? You think SG4E didn't think of that? Oh. You caught me. Our discussion, I talk, you listen. Probably. I think it's the one side. It's a lecture then. We'll have an SG40 lecture. It's announcing his Learn Japanese program. Thank you for coming for my TED Talk. Yes. Okay, gotta jump up there. Wait, maybe I think I might wait it. I think I'm supposed to wait it out and then go to the side there. Even though that ghost is there. Yeah, I think that's what I'm supposed to do. The checkpoints are nice. Always happy to get one of those. Ooh. Okay. Wasn't expecting to see the goal there. Hey Lucario, how's it going? You're just in time, 12 minutes away from the announcement video. How are you doing tonight, Lucario? I'm doing pretty well. Enjoying coming back to Mario Maker a bit. We just finished a level that was #1 in the weekly Super Expert that was a bit of a trip. It's already been moved to #2. In the midst of me playing it, it started deranking. Okay, that's a cool level. I like that one. Current game set to null. Welp. Yeah, that was a good level. The differences between that level and the one we played before is like night and day. Castle in the Clouds beat that. Deadly Desert Rats. Okay. $10 minutes. Alright, I need to just hold right. I need to not jump off of that guy. Okay. Are you announcing a 24? Not exactly. Move to Mixer. Make your Mixer account now before the servers go, get flooded and go down. In 10 minutes, Kappa. I don't know, people like to rag on like Twitch chat and stuff about it being like, it's a bunch of like 10-year-olds or whatever. Has anybody checked out the chats at like Mixer and like Facebook? Like, they both have like, their answer to emotes is just like huge, obnoxious, like PNG stickers. And like flashy crap everywhere. Like Mixer legit, doesn't Mixer have a setting where like you donate their equivalent of bits? And it makes like a bunch of like lights, like it triggers an effect on the streamer's like layout where a bunch of like lights flicker and crap. Like just like a built-in obnoxious OBS notification. So I don't know. People like to rag on like Twitch chat and stuff, but I feel so much more comfortable in Twitch chat than most of the the alternative kind of websites and their chat experiences. Average Twitch shit really bad for different reasons. Choice of guards or big streams aren't the average, but we're racing Null tomorrow instead of Star Wars. What exact? I've never played Rogue Squadron before. What is it? Is it a racer? Is it a like adventure game? Is it like mission based, like kind of James Bond thing, or what should I expect tomorrow? Oh, you fly a plane. Some kind of break point where the chat goes from okay to really bad. So is it like Pilot Wings? Do you complete objectives, or do you race on said plane, or it's like a Zelda thing where it's more of like an adventure game? That's the extent of your knowledge, okay. I didn't know, I missed out. Racing level, but it's a hidden level. Slides up rather than moving instantly, which makes it actually impossible to read anything. I have no idea how they made that decision. Looks like chat is awful, period. Well, I guess at the top of the hour we're gonna have to go the TMR route and make the Twitch chat next to the next to the thing. Also, we're 5 minutes away, but if you want a bit of a teaser, in 5 minutes, that's your teaser. Totally not a debate. Actually, that website is unrelated to the announcement, but I wanted a chance. I had that website up for a while, actually, and would have the angel thumb next to the Twitch chat. By the way, that website went up. That website went up before TMR even came up with the idea, so I got the jump on him on that. Let the record show that website looked like that before TMR came up with the Twitch chat next to non-Twitch video player. Cute Micah though, I know, right? Really becoming an Eroge streamer. It's I guess we're racing Null. What is there to do? It's like that Pokemon Dev Void. What is that Pokemon that it's like type Null? It's like the missing no of Pokemon, but it's an actual Pokemon. Not gonna get it before the announcement. Rip. Type Null. That's it. What is Type Null's lore? Is it it's legendary, right? Okay, I'm supposed to hit that. Type Null is normal type, which is pretty dumb. That is kind of silly. Amalgamation. Just unique. So wait, what's the difference between legendary and unique? Like, I know that, like, Zapdos, Articuno, Mewtwo... So how I understand is legendary is the ones you can only catch one of. And then mythic is the ones that you can only get via... That's like Mew. It's like Gen 1 Mew. The one you could only get with either cheating, a cheat device, or some kind of, like, Nintendo promotion. Artificially designed to kill Ultra Beasts. Ooh. It's kind of dark. But Pokemon can actually be kind of dark. One thing I didn't realize as a kid... Oh, it is legendary. Okay. One of the things that I didn't realize as a kid was... if you go in Gen 1 to Cinnabar Island... And there was actually a lot changed in the US release, but in the Japanese release on Cinnabar Island, that... You know, that place you have to explore before you fight Blaine... that's the area where they designed Mewtwo, because you already know that they like do like cloning, they like do a lot of science there, because that's where you get the fossils revived. But that building is wrecked because that's where Mewtwo was developed and then broke out. And the journals there in English are pretty turned down for kids to make it like more kid friendly. But in Japanese, like, the journals, like, reference, like, Mewtwo's rampage through the building and destroying a bunch of stuff. And it doesn't flat out say it, but implies that he might have killed some of the scientists there. There's one shot. Oh, wow, we're 1 minute away. Alright, take your shot, Spock. Yo, good job! Nicely done, Spock. For the announcement, yep. Alright, after this death. Wait, after the next death. After the next death, I'm gonna queue up the announcement. Alright. We'll pause this. We will continue this level. Once again, there's a video we're gonna watch. The video is 60 seconds. After the video, I'm gonna talk about the contents of the video for about 5 minutes. Immediately after that, we'll come right back to this level and do more Mario Maker. Finish this one up and then and do some others. The first thing I have to do is I have to come back to. It's gonna flicker here. That's intended. Fell asleep and just woke up to hear this. Nice. Artificial hype. Hey, PQ. All right. Oh, man. All right. I'm excited. So, first, a word of warning. The announcement is a little bit loud because we have to make it hype. It's not that. It's a little bit loud. The loudest part is right at the beginning. Is some music. So, just be prepared to hover your mouse over the volume bar a bit. If it sounds good, it won't get any louder than that. So, all right. Without further ado, I'm really looking forward to this, guys. So, I'll catch you in 60 seconds.
SG4E Search for search
Oh man. Stream value. I hope you appreciated those 60 seconds because those 60 seconds took like 20 hours to make. All right, well, I'm so excited, guys. This was an idea I came up with in September. I wanted to do something special leading up to my birthday because that's I don't know. I wanted it's just a great opportunity to do it for me. I came up with the idea. Eventually, like over the past month, been trying to think of a cool games list and stuff. So I'm gonna link the games list here in a second, but we'll take a look at it here first. Vanilla FM, yes, schedule command. We'll put it in there in a second. All right. So first of all, N64 Mania is not going on break. N64 Mania is throughout the 30 for 30. I hope the other people in N64 Mania don't mind that I took the liberty and scheduled the games on my own throughout the month. But we've played so many bad games in N64 Mania. It's about time we treat ourselves to a month of the good ones. So basically, I made decisions for you. So basically, the idea of coming up with like the theme of the month. What I originally wanted to do with the schedule is I wanted to divide it in thirds. I wanted to have the first third be like the first 10 days be like the young SG4E. We play some of the super old games. And then like 11 through 20 would be sort of like the teenage years, I don't know what you want to call it. And then we have sort of like the speed running years, 21 through 30. But those like the teenage years, which was like I guess it would be like GameCube era. I went through the whole GameCube list, man, and I did not want to play any of those games. But we have Sunshine. So we do have Sunshine though, so that's the one. So how it turned out is the first 10 days are the really really young years more or less. And then I don't know, the 10 through 20 in the middle is sort of like a I guess just awkwardness. We have like a weird amalgamation of games, but they're all I don't know. We have like a little bit of a PC block and then Sunshine of course. Mandatory skips only, clips only. But yeah, and then 20 to 30 is like the speed running years more or less. The games that I discovered mostly when I, became part of the Pi community and stuff. So yeah. And then we have a couple exceptions peppered in. Of course, we have N64 Mania still going on. But yeah, 1st of November happens to fall on a Friday, so we'll be doing like a crossover, N64 Mania and um, uh, the start of the 30 for 30. And so we needed a really good game for that, so I decided to pick Super Mario 64. First N64 game I played, and also one of the first a lot of other people played too. Can you learn 70? So why do people want to learn? I mean, you're welcome to do whatever you want. But yeah, so I'm gonna like we have a lot of these games that I thought might be popular for races. I tried to schedule at a time that would usually work for people. We have the Pokemon Fire Red race that's on a Wednesday. I know that's a lot of, although it hasn't been done on a like regular basis in a while. That's usually when Fire Red would be raced in the Pokemon Rando Discord. This would be cool. I'll announce it in there about a week, like the weekend before. Hopefully, we can get a good group for that. Sunshine falls on a Sunday. I figured that'd be a good time for get a. I know like Tapioca's in for Sunshine if he's not doing anything on that Sunday. I know for sure he loves to race that, so that'll be a lot of fun. Um, so, so yeah, the about the SMW and SMW2, I'm not opposed to having almost anything on here be a race. even if I didn't write it as a race. I just didn't quite know what the interest would be in them. So I'm fine with like getting in a, like I'm not the thing is I'm not going to be good at any of these. Like most of these games I'm coming back to. That's another thing. Like there's part of the reason for me doing this was there's a lot of games I wanted to replay, but as everybody knows, it's just like the list goes on, and it's just you rather just play like the new releases. It's really hard to find time to go back and play the old ones. This is an opportunity for me to really go back and play some of those games I really liked when I was younger. So yeah, I'm not going to be any good whatsoever at, for example, SMW 1 or 2. But if there's a group of people who wanna get in a call and hang out and do something on SRL, I'd be down for that for sure. Yeah, so got a bit of a Mario block at the start. Oh man, Mario is missing. I can't wait to play this one. I'm gonna play the DOS version. No persona reveal. Hey Yarts, how's it going? There's a bunch of games that I just really loved as a kid that people aren't that familiar with. That I'm looking forward to play. Like Train Town was a lot of fun as a kid. These two, this Poseidon and Emperor game, are both city builders. Are my favorite Windows 98 games. Have you played that one, Tapioca? That's gonna be a long one too. I tried to spread out the schedule where I uh, I don't have two long games in a row because that's very bad. That's Mario Party 1, yeah. This is N64 Mania, Minigame Island. So if the N64 Mania gamers, I'm fine. We could actually switch this one up when we get closer. I'm fine with any Mario Party, any goal. I feel like this is probably going to be the one that people are most interested in. So, but we'll see. Like I'd be down with doing Mario Party 2 instead of 1. I'd be down with doing it all boards instead of Minigame Island. But I think Minigame Island might be solid. But I'm open for discussion on that. And of course, well, here's the funny thing: is this was the N64 Mania the day before the last day of the month. And I feel like we got to go back. We got to go back and do Crystal Shards. This is the first race I ever entered. I promise I won't practice again before this one, but yeah, we go. Kirby N64 is the last race event, the original farm. Yeah, into, well, I can't imagine ending the month any other way than Forbidden Memories, Vanilla Race. I believe that's a Saturday. So I hope we can get. I know Matt Man would be. I mean, I feel like Saturday will work out for a lot of people. So that'd be really hype if we can get a big crowd of great gamers to come out. That will be in the afternoon probably like 2 3 p.m. We'll see. As I said, like anything that I have here marked as a race, some of them don't have times yet, but I will post the time that I'm going to be starting the races at least 24 hours before them. Want to join the FM race? Nice, Chibi. Uh, Most of them will be at, well, if it's on a weekend, we'll try and do it in the afternoon. Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Members will definitely start in the afternoon so we can get as much people that can join. The last thing we have on here, I know Spock asked about it earlier, um, about the substitute. I have 3 games marked as substitute on the schedule. First one is Octopath Traveler, then we have Goof Troop, and then Pokemon TCG. These are all games I can beat in like 1 hour, 2 hours tops. So if, for example, like say we're playing Mario is missing and like it just crashes, like we have like some kind of technical difficulty or something, I can move. Since these games don't take that long for me to finish, I can just like bump up, like do Pokemon TCG that day instead, and then try and work out the issues with whatever game it is, and move that game in its place later in the schedule. So that's a little bit of flexibility we have built into the schedule to move earlier games up and replace other games to give more time to either fix them or like, I don't know. Say for example, I'm playing a game and it's just taking like there's a few risks on here. I think I can beat most of these in like 9 10 hours tops. Say we're playing a game, I don't know. Like these might actually be potentially long games. Like say we're playing Poseidon Master of Atlantis and it's like 7 in the morning. And I just like I say like, all right, let's, and we're only like halfway done. Then SG3 might make the executive decision. We'll finish that on a substitute day. And then for example, when we get to Octopath, we'll start with Octopath and then finish the game after that, whichever one we started. So we still stay on schedule. So that's what the substitutes are for. But yeah, all right. Let's publish this. How do I do that? Do I have to go in my? Is there a way to publish it directly from the page? Yeah, share. Oh, boy, I'm dumb. Advanced. Why is share the link advanced? Like that's not advanced at all. Mm, I think this is editors can see. All right. Why isn't Necopod on the race list? I don't know about doing a VN, but I don't know how exciting that would be to watch. But I never played Nekopara. That's one. So I try to pick a bunch of games that I try to pick only games I have played before, because it's more of like reliving. It's like reliving SG's life of playing. It's game playing life or whatever for the 30 years. All right, what are we gonna call this? I think we're gonna call this 30 games. Just I don't really know what benefit it being editable would do. Have a Twitch clip, Mr. 4E. FFZ chat appearances, chat lines. Wait, what is that? Should it remain a secret? Access denied? Is it not working? Oh, I'm dumb. I probably didn't click done. Is it? No, it's the same link, right? Okay. So does it work now? I hear the GoldenEye 64 alarm still no good. Damn. Get shareable link? Anyone can view. Oh. Maybe I didn't do that. I think it might work now. Set 30 games. Is that one any different? Can you guys try? I think it's the same link. Does it work now? All right, I'll click done. I click done, and maybe that'll work. Okay, we finally figured out how to Google Docs. Yo, here, everybody hop in. All right, so again, I'm super. This is gonna be a lot of fun. I've never. I mean, I've done like 2 weeks of streams in a row before for Discord Wars. I've never done I've never done 4 weeks, but I'm able to do it this November. I've set aside the time, and I'm really looking forward. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to people want to jump in on any of the races. I'm looking forward to that. Anybody wants to watch and cheer me on, I'm looking forward to that too. So yeah, November is I just like the hype inside me is boiling over. But yeah, we're gonna switch back to let me turn off the big announcement now so we don't feel debated. On my title, 30 games. All right, let's switch back over to Mario Maker. This is hype as frick. I'm glad you guys like it. Yeah, I'm very excited. All right, back to Mario Maker. We can keep discussing it. Let me get that up. I like people tried to guess it too. I don't think anybody guessed it. I kind of tried to throw people's scent off of it. Because people are throwing out some guesses there, but no one said Moman. If somebody said like a Moman-esque thing, I'd be like, damn, somebody figured it out. But I don't think anybody did. I crypt the trailer. Was it a secret? Oh no, that's fine, Hydro. I'm actually gonna publish. I actually have like a higher bitrate version of the trailer already uploaded, and I'm going to I'm gonna mark that as public and put a link out as soon as I'm done streaming tonight. So you're welcome to share it, but I'm gonna have an even like better, higher bitrate version available at the end of stream, and we're also gonna watch. I'm gonna replay the trailer at the end of stream tonight, and probably I gotta get my 20 hours worth of making that trailer, so I'm probably gonna play it a lot before November too. But yeah, you are like the link is not secret anymore. You're welcome to share it wherever. But yeah, we will have like a higher bitrate version available at the end of stream. I can publish that now if you want. 30 for 30. 30 for 30 set. Alright, let's finish this level. I did like make sure every game played before I put it on the list. We're gonna have to do some OBS hacks for some of them though, because there's a couple of the Windows 98 games that are like full screen. And they like, if anybody's ever tried to play like an old game like that for Windows, it like completely takes over your primary screen. And it also like changes the resolution of your entire desktop to like the crap like 80 by 60, so even or 800 by 600. So even on like my second monitor, like all I can fit on it is like OBS and then maybe like the chat under it, I think. But we're gonna if anybody has any tips on how to stream older Windows 98 games, if I could get like a windowed mode, that would be great. But I think I'm on my own for that. I don't think there's any there's no hidden tech to do any better than just putting up with really everything being really big on your second monitor and going full screen. VM in a window? I guess that's possible. I didn't think about that. That might be okay. That's not a bad idea. DXWND. I'll have to look into that as well. I haven't heard of that either. Diablo 2 changes resolution. Maybe window or IDK if there's some windowed command. Yeah, these are like games that haven't been touched up in like their release, so I don't think they have any kind of like everybody's PC was the same size, like resolution more or less, so they just, you're gonna want to play this game in 800 by 600, right? So we'll just force full screen on you. Oh, okay, well then I'll definitely look that up, Tapioca. Let me because that sounds like exactly what I want. DX window. And the issue is when you put a level, it's weird, right? When you put a level down, it can have two effects. You can either come back to it and like beat it right away, or you just lose all that progress, that like muscle memory. In this case, it seems like I'm just like losing that muscle memory. I think it's the other thing happens if the case is you stop the level because it's getting too frustrating. If you're getting frustrated, I think that impedes your ability to do better and make progress on the level. And that's where when you stop and come back to, sometimes you get that effect of like beating it first try when it was super hard the time before. But if you just put it down to do something else, then you get like this effect. Although now I'm making some progress. Not enough though. Looking forward to video game racing. I am too, Chappy. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad everybody else enjoyed it. the feeling when you wanted to share it, but you wanted to be like, I've got to like hype this up first. You have to like build up hype. It's like I just wanted people to see the video because super proud of it. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. The Dirty 30. Katamari, thank you for including that. Yeah, so we had raced Katamari, the original one. Katamari was a series that I'd never played before until we raced the original ones, and then I played like all of the games that I had the ability to play. Since then. We did a race of the original Katamari, but we didn't do We Love Katamari. Although Versus and Tapioca, I think, like, and Yimo did like sort of did it after the first race because they were familiar with, they beat the original game fast enough, the original Katamari, but it wasn't on SRL, the second one. So we'll all, I mean, that's a game that I loved. I know Moko enjoyed playing that with us, so I think I put that race on a Saturday or Sunday. So yeah, hopefully that works out. A lot of people can join. Am I going to become a wizard? Officially becoming a boomer, yep. I can finally post the emote and have it be a form of self-expression. Reynolds and random moveset. Now that sounds like your kind of race. Yeah, we did that before. We did that once before. I know Nabs was there. I don't think Ozzy could make it. Chibi was there. And Mattman made the seed, but he turned on, like, buff all of the gym leaders' Pokemon levels. And I think if it just didn't have that, the race would have been beatable. And a lot of fun. Oh yeah, that was fun. Yeah, sneaky. I remember that too, Moko. I was like, I can't say too much. I wonder if the edit history is visible in that doc. I don't think it is. I think it might say like SG4E made changes. I don't think it shows you the revisions though, because that doc saw a fair deal of revisions. It'd be fun to share like what got moved around, what was there before, and what got changed out. Donkey Kong 64 was on there at one point. But I thought I was okay with taking some risks. I don't mind if there's a couple games on there that we end up doing like for 14, 15 hours. I think that's actually kind of hype, but I you know, it's got to be like, you can't have those, have to be like the exception, and you don't want to do a lot of those. And I felt like I had enough risks on the schedule that could be like that, where I wasn't comfortable with doing DKC 64 in addition. I think I might have good call cutting that one. Yeah, I think I forget what got put there in its place, but yeah. The actual random Fire Red sounds fun, Ozzy. Looking forward to it. I know, right, Moko? I can't think of any more fitting way, though. That's what's gonna probably happen, though, because I'll probably be finishing, unless I get some monumental PB. We'll be on Final Four, right? Like, we'll be on pace for Final Four at the stroke of midnight, so that'll be ringing in 30 years, throwing my head against the wall. Final Four. That's how I just like, oh man, this is perfect. This is exactly how I wanted to go down. Only edit access? Yeah, I'll have to see if there's a way to show that. I mean, it's not that interesting. Like, if there's no way, it's not the end of the world. But I think it would be kind of funny to, like, see, like, SG4E added, made this change, added DKC 64, and then, like, 6 hours later, SG4E removed DKC 64. But it might be a case where if you didn't like enable it when you created the document, it doesn't work. I don't know. I haven't used much of Google Docs, so it might not actually be a setting that you can enable. But I'll try and see if I can later. Finally becoming a Yugi man. Yep. There were some cases where I originally had where the DKC3 slot is. That was originally DKC1, all stages. Because we had done that, we actually did a race of that, like a weekend race. Tapioca was there. I think Mattman was still racing at the time with us, like on the weekends. So I knew I could beat it with like a few hours. It wasn't like it wasn't going to be an issue. But then I just kind of like wanted to do something like it's like I just did this recently. Like sure, it's a non-risky day. It'll be finished in a matter of like 4 or 5 hours. But it's kind of boring. I just did this before. It's like all right, let's switch it up. Let's do DKC3 instead. All right, checkpoint. All right, this is boss fight. Alright, this is actually a cool boss fight. I like this. I like any kind of boss fight that makes you do platforming instead of just jump on the Goomba thing like several times. The boom boom. Spice it up with continent. That would be indeed quite a lot of spice. It doesn't want you just going under it. Have all the games for Continent? I don't have... Well, I think I do. I think I actually have all of them. But I haven't actually played all of them. I haven't finished Donkey Kong Country Returns, and I haven't even played or attempted the Tropical Freeze. Did I do this one? No. I played some of the other Jump King ones. You get the No Jones pigs. Yeah, it's funny they put those sound effects in down there. Okay, that needs to be a spin jump. Was the one we just did an SMW level? No, the one before this one. The level before this one, the desert, was regular, like the NES Super Mario Brothers theme. This one now is Super Mario World, though. Yeah. Bleh. Riding the spiny isn't that hard. Not sure why I keep failing. I think I'm being a little too afraid of the icicles, but they're not that threatening. When's the 30 golden pigs race? Oof. Now that's something. Isn't that what Pi said he was gonna do? For his 30th birthday or something? He mentioned that one time. Last time he was doing the golden pig stuff. I remember him mentioning something like that. I was like, wow. That's it's a lot of pigs. He did 29 for his birthday recently, right? Yeah, so spin jumps, like, this is the only one where you can spin jump, the only thing where you can spin jump off of stuff. No, wait, no, you can do the new Super Mario World. You can do it with the new Super Mario Brothers theme. The 3D one. But yeah, people love to build spin jump levels with it. I think spin jumps are kind of cool. I like them when they make you do like kind of cool platforming with them. They don't feel that great when it's just kind of like a rehash of the same thing you've seen in like 10 other levels, but I think there's good ways to use spin jumps for sure. Hey Captain, how's it going? Yeah, 3D World. How's your day been, Captain? Bleh. You gotta get a little bit speedy there to make sure you get on that chomp in time. Blah, I didn't jump high enough. Sigitty blah. Okay, I need to keep spin jumping. Okay, that's good to hear. Did you really go back and play Path of Exile last night, or were you just baiting us? Captain was telling me that his finger was hovering over the Path of Exile play button, and I was like, ooh. But that doesn't mean he played it. Felt like it'd get get your mind off of something, but I didn't in the end. Oh, I see. That's certainly a good game to play when you just need to play something for a few hours and clear your head. Only problem with that is then you end up playing it like the next several days. Well, that's the issue I have. Oh, I wonder if you could just... Do you think that's cheese? I think that might be just some cheese. You can just go under that spiny on the left side and just take as much time as you want. Not have to do spin jumps on top of it. Oh, I see. Right. Never mind. I did it again. I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna get something to drink. 3-minute break. All right, let's. We can't go to the bottom. Super Mario Maker 2 doesn't have an idle animation. Yeah, I guess that's true. Generally, if you idle too long in levels, they just make you die, because that's how creators are. Smiley face. Actually, you know what I should do? I should just I should make the command. I should make the 30 games command just link to the announcement video. Why do I keep doing that? Oh, that was the end. Alright, that's a pretty cool level. Forgot to edit in that old movie countdown thing, yeah. The one where you see the 3, 2, 1. I wanted it to be cheesy, but just the right amount of cheesy. Alright, Team Shell. Levels that are Team Shell, they can either be really cool or really awful, but since this one's near the top, I'm gonna hope pretty cool. Alright, so you have to throw up there and then I jump at the bottom. I see. Not high enough. What? Wants me to do that, right? I think so. I need to throw it faster, I think. Faster and lower. Oh, I see. I didn't think there was going to be one there. Okay. The feel when you just happen to do a shell jump. Whoops. I'm gonna play Mario Maker for probably, what time is it? It's almost 1. If I play Mario Maker for like 1 to 2 more hours, then we might do some pinball. So I want to finish up pinball, the story mode, and I want to finish my Path of Exile character before the end of the month, before 30 for 30. So that's the plan for this week. These final days of October. Probably go a little bit later on the streaming and rest up. But then have just like a couple days where we just do some PoE and pinball. Pinball, yeah. We've got 3 of the 5 storylines done, so we have 2 more to do. And I don't know if when you finish it, maybe you unlock like a bonus storyline. I have a feeling you might like unlock something. The game feels like there should be something you unlock after doing all the story, but we'll see. That I threw that one a little bit too far. I think this is so far this level is a pretty good level. I think it's cool. Makes you do some shell jumping, but the shell jumping is pretty forgiving. Like that one section where you throw it behind you, looks like it should be hard, but it's really forgiving. I think that's a really cool setup to force someone to do a shell jump, but have it be not very precise at all. Like this part where I just died at. I think the throw the shell behind you and jump off of it is actually really cool. A neat way to force a shell jump in a level that's not frustrating for players who aren't really good at shell jump timings. Like me. Yeah, like the way it's not really like punishing this level. Shell throws before the midair shell jump, yeah. That part's a little bit tough because you need to throw it immediately because you need to have all the momentum. You can't go backwards, but then you worry that if you throw it with too much speed, you're gonna throw it past it, the place where you need to jump off of it. Okay. Blah. Blah. You need to throw a little bit sooner. Language other, yep. Too much weeb speak in here, so we have to put other. Well, the actual lore is I don't like that it forces you to choose a stream language, because I really don't care who comes in here, and I don't like that you have to put English, because I want the stream to feel like it's still accessible and comfy if you don't speak English. For that matter, I don't even care if somebody says hello or whatever in another language in here. I think that's cool. So I don't I just feel like when it says language English, I don't like the implications of that. So that's why I put other, because it won't let me say language. It forces me to put a language tag now. Hey Mayheim. Hello, yeah. Guten Tag. Ah, so close. I'm worried that I'm gonna overshoot catching the shell to throw it there, so I pull back a little bit, but pulling back is just making me not make that jump. So I think I just need to trust it and go forward. Yep, I'm dumb. Probably could have finished so much sooner if I just tried to do that. Alright, I don't know what happened there, though. I am familiar, yeah, with them. I've watched. If I've seen any, I've seen extremely very few. But I figured most people wouldn't catch. Like, it's not based off of that. I thought it just sounded catchy. But I was like, oh wait, ESPN also uses this or something. But most people won't notice. I think I've seen maybe like 2 or 3. Blah. Sports ball, lol. See, that's where I make it, but I overthrow it. That's why I'm concerned. Some of them are about political actors. Super G4 Expert Weekly Top. Sounds like a good, like, bot-ish post message. How are you doing tonight, More Nothings? I wish it was true, though. I wish I was better at super expert levels. I watch some people do super expert levels. Some of them are just, like, the levels they do are insane. I like super expert, but like more like the comfy ones like this, not like the Panga, the levels are more like Panga's creation style. Caught maybe one or two of them. Have mostly seen the what if I told you commercials. Yeah. Wasn't 30 for 30 supposed to be like 30 documentaries, a series of 30 documentaries that ESPN put out, but then it was like so popular that they made more than 30 and they like made it a longer series? Or did they still only make 30? I'm not actually sure, but it just felt like they went on forever if there really are only 30. Maybe they showed a lot more than that. Maybe it's just my perception. Okay. Doing well, gotta pack for your flight tomorrow afternoon. I'd be lazy just to when you wake up. Oh, I know that feeling. Packing is the urge to just put off packing as much as possible is something that I'm familiar with. Are you going somewhere fun, More Nothings, or is it something that's work-related? Vacation? Traveling can be fun if it's not for the work variety. Even then it can sometimes be fun. Yeah, there are definite... I know, right? There can't just be 30. I think that was the original... I think it was called 30 for 30 because it was originally only 30. That was why they called it that. But they were liars. Now they spell their 30 for 30 with an FOR. I spell my 30 for 30 with a 4, so it's completely different. I thought about maybe using the 4 in SG4E as, like, make it be the same 4 in 3430, like somehow make like a logo where the 4 was like really big and like went between the two, but I thought that's just a bad idea. Cool concept, but bad idea. IMO. So I didn't go with that. I went with a cute mica instead. Never a mistake to go with a cute mica. Atlanta for weekend for a Magic tournament. Oh, that's right. I remember you talked about before about one I think you attended. Second to last big one of the year, so kind of both. Cool. So special versus Deluge Power. The logo, the 30 for 30 logo, it's going to be on my stream throughout the month. I'm going to use this for like part of an overlay. But that's the mica for the logo itself, as well as the mica inside of it, is original art that I commissioned for the event. So it's the official mica design of 30 for 30. It's not just like ripped from some fan art from Pixiv. The mica inside, Slim Dude. Oh yeah, I'll have to show you. I found this really cool program for anime vocals Spock, and it's got like a MIDI generator too. It's called CVIO, but like CE and then VIO. And it comes with a 30-day trial. and that's what I used it for. You can't like it has an audio export feature. You can export your audio to like a WAV file, but that's disabled in the free trial. So you just, they got you, right? So you just bring up OBS and you just capture it with that. But yeah, it's really cool what you can do with it. The only issue is the interface is all in English. But you need, like, the vocals are actually with Japanese kana. I think that's the only issue as far as it being accessible. Like, the notes are probably in English, so I didn't play around with the MIDI part. I just played around with the, So you just record your stereo mix. Yeah, got nutty. Ha ha ha. I will give you you get the free trial version, but you can't actually export any of your audio. You've been doomed. It's when the anime protagonist pumps up to level 9,000 and says, but I was like, this is a Yu-Gi-Oh! You fill into my trap card. Free trial version. This allows me to charge you $100 if you actually want to export your audio. Ha! But I play my magic card. OBS. Nutty? This allows me to deactivate your free trial edition and export my audio regardless. Masaka. Yeah, that. It's a really cool program, though. The website is all in Japanese. If you Google Translate it, you figure out enough. I think there might be a version of the program that sells for $30. Or not $30, $50, which I'm okay with paying for. I'm actually legit. I think the program is so cool that I think it might be fun to play around with. Like, there's probably ways you can just, like, find a way to reactivate it every 30 months and always just use the trial version, but it's a really cool program that if I can get for, like, $50, I don't mind paying for it. I saw on Amazon, like, there's a full version that's $100, but I think that might be with, like, all the voice packs, and I'm fine with just buying the standard version with just, like, the one voice pack, so I think it sounds really cute. Oh, 30-day free trial. Whoops. It's cool because you can make the anime, like the anime voice. You can have it fit the vocals if you do vocals, and you can also customize like the feeling behind the voice. Like, it has sliders. You can customize volume. You can customize the girl's feeling as she's saying it. There's like a joyful setting and like a sad. Like you basically like move a slider. Like how like happy do you want the girl to sound? How sad do you want her to sound? How angry do you want her to sound? You move up all these emotion sliders, and the voice changes depending on what you chose. It was a really cool piece of software. The other piece of software that I used to make the announcement video was Blender, which I used to not. I tried Blender like years ago. It was something that I wanted to learn, and it just felt like such a... it just felt really unintuitive. Like, if you've been in like the 3D industry, it's probably super intuitive because it like mimicked a lot of like professional products, keybinds and stuff. But a beginner learning Blender back when I tried it like 5 years ago or so was really tough. So I put that down. But I tried it again to make some of the 3D effects in the video. And they've improved. The latest version of Blender is really cool. They've done a lot to it to make it more accessible to people who've never done any kind of 3D stuff before. And even though it took me a while to like just learn how to do something really basic, and I came up with a lot of ran into a lot of issues, it's still really fun to learn and work with. Yeah, so the majority of the video, any like the video is generated with an open source program called OpenShot. It's certainly not as good as like After Effects, like a commercial program. Sadly, a lot of like open source video programs, even though they've gotten better and better over the years, they always just have these minor issues that I don't know. It just puts a damper on your project sometimes. I ran into a couple of audio issues with this one, but overall, it's a pretty solid and easy to use program. So I ended up sticking with it. So the program, like OpenShot, made the entire video, and then the 3D effects in the video were made with Blender, which I exported, and then I exported the 3D effects and then imported them into OpenShot to mix it together with the rest of the video, if that makes sense. And then the anime vocal was CVIO. I think that's it. I think that's all the software I used for it. Well, I had to do some encoding stuff with like FFmpeg, but I don't really think that counts. The funny thing is, one of the 3D effects in Blender... Oh, I see what it wants me to do. Actually, like, took a long time to render. Like, most of the video effects are only, like, none of the 3D sections are more than, like, 70 frames or so. But one of the effects, like, it would take, like, 10 minutes to actually render. And then it felt good. It's like, oh, I actually made something that takes my computer a decent amount of time to actually produce. I must have done something good. It must be really fancy. It's cool because when you render stuff, you get to watch it like render frame by frame. So it's almost like if anybody's ever like installed an old program on PC, like back in like the 90s. And does anybody remember these old installers? There was this weird, like, mesh of red, and it would, like, jiggle different places of the mesh. And it'd be, like, it's checking your system for stuff. That was, like, the visual indicator. Kind of what it reminded me of. You'd see it, like, pieced together in Blender during the render. With the fancy high-res car. Also, whoever I love software that names itself after common objects like Blender. It really helps you Google issues very efficiently. It's weird hearing from Twitter artists how much art programs just crash, be it Blender. Yeah, I suppose that could happen. Then you lose a lot of work, which really sucks. I didn't have to deal with that, fortunately. I thought you were going to talk about the blue page that takes up the whole screen for no reason. Because you should do nothing while something installs. Under not starting, replace the motor. Oh, I do remember, like, the blue screen, yeah, like... Yeah, and the thing that pops up and it says, please, like, you activate the installer and you get that blue screen, full window, and then it says, please close other programs while you do this, because I don't know why, but they want you to think that something very important is about to happen and you can only have this one program open while you do it. Although generally back in the Windows 98 days, you could only have one thing running at the same time, otherwise you were crazy. Unless you wanted your computer to grind down to a standstill while it attempts to run two things at once. Best to only be running one thing at a time. Those installers were still on video card drivers for a long time. You can't guarantee your operating system has correctly implemented locks on files, so please go to everything or install. Is that actually the logic behind it? I didn't realize that. I thought it was I honestly thought it was one of those things that some install some guy who created an installer somewhere put that in because he thought it was a good idea. That statement in like please close everything, and then every installer application since then just copied it over because like oh well, that's just the status quo. Everything has to be closed before something installs because it's every installer I've seen has to do that. No idea, but I can imagine. Yeah. Bleh. Smiley face. I'm really close to getting this part. Just managed to keep screwing it up. There we go. Like I said, I was really close to getting it. Oh, there's more. No, I threw it a little bit too early. Ah, it's close though. Yeah, if I had thrown it, if it just didn't make contact with that shell, that might have been the end of the level. Thought I threw it, but I guess not. You don't even need to jump on that one. You can just walk to the side of it and then jump. Maybe you don't have the momentum since the conveyor belt's going the other way. Of course, I should have known. I should have known. This level did something like that to me before, so I should have known it would have done that to me there too. Big fan of the SNES Classic controller for Switch that Nintendo released. Definitely my favorite controller to use for Mario Maker. Really surprised they made it. Didn't expect Nintendo to make like a straight up, like, it looks exactly like the original SNES controller, other than being wireless. Oh, and it has a ZR and a ZL button, like really tiny, next to the L and R buttons. Oops. That was not the way I was supposed to throw that. Yeah, I need to be holding forward the whole time. Blah. Forgot to pick it up. Again. I'm holding Y. I'm not sure why I'm missing that. Whoops. Blowy Joey coming through. No. Shell just does not line up with where I want it to be for that jump. It's just a little bit too slow. I don't like feeling like I have to pull back for it. Thanks, Micah. Oh, Illumina was like, is Jennifer Hawk just a bot that thanks Micah? Which is what she is, mostly in this channel, except for N64 Minia stuff. But it was just, it's like, yeah, that's... Micah needs a friend. Everybody needs a friend. Micah is no exception. I just thought that perception was kind of funny because because you don't see the full power of Jennifer Hawke unless you're in Spock's chat. You don't know her true power. No, I got it that time, but then I didn't make the connection there. Jennifer, come on. Is she supposed to do something when you say, Jennifer, come on? Did she gain a new ability? Or has Spock turned into a bot now? He's starting to repeat himself. For index to be less out of bounds, rib. I feel when your index is out of bounds, Slim Lude. How do I get my index out of bounds? This level has a 1.5 clear rate, so I must just be playing bad. No, that was the pipe, and that was probably the end. Oh well. More than one word. I don't know why sometimes I get that and some other times I don't. I am holding Y the whole time. Rogue Squadron starts around 9 p.m. Game ID 245. For more info about this game, I'm gonna have to, hold on. I've got to do that because, yes, Spock read my mind. I was about to do it myself because I need more info on this game. Factor 5, genre action 3D shooter. Well, let's hope it's not a difficult shooter. It sounds fun. Pi says more people should join these races. I feel like it's... I think the time slot is really comfy, and I think sometimes you just have to... Like, the time... I know that if we changed, like, the time around, it would definitely be more approachable to other people. 9 p.m. on a Friday really is kind of a Sigiri Bleh time, but it's really comfy. I know other people have mentioned, like, they would if they could get a better time. Then there's other people who just wouldn't make it if change the time too, so sometimes you have to pick a time and just say, alright, this is gonna be the time. I do like the consistency of always having it the same week. And I think keeping it at night, at least for me, makes sure I can always be there. If it was like an afternoon, like, if it was on the afternoon, it would have to be on a weekend, right? And then afternoons on my weekends are sometimes hit or miss. So, prime time. I mean, to be fair, so far we haven't really played the hottest of games yet. Like, Revolt, I don't know how many gamers Revolt would attract, for instance. Crap. I got an up input. I was holding right. I don't know why I got an up input there. Hopefully this controller's not doing weird stuff like the Switch one does. Yeah, Revolt was pretty bad. Hold me to that, alright. If we don't like Revolt, if you don't like Rogue Squadron, send your complaints to twitch.tv/Spock1. Alright, what if I've never watched a Star Wars movie before? Will I still be able to play the game? Timing is hard, not sure what day would work even best for you anyway. Don't have a set time every week. Yeah. And I think the event works pretty... I think the event's working, like... N64 Mini S is... I think it's actually pretty good. I think it's good, like, we've got a time that works basically every week for me, Tapioca, and Spock, so that's... Like, 3 people makes it... Like, if you got 3 people doing something, that makes it a real event. If it's just one guy doing it, it's kind of like, well, that's kind of a little bit unfortunate. The 3 people means it's a race. So it stands on its own, and then you have people who, you know, people like Versus or Muck who join when they're able to or when they have a game they enjoy. So I think right now the N64 Mini setup is actually really solid. You've got the 3 of us who are the week-to-week, always going to be there unless something significant comes up. Because I make sure to plan my schedule that I can be there on Fridays. And then, you know, then it's attractive for people know it's going to happen. So then people can, you know, join if they're able to in addition to that. And we can get every soft and we get a race with a couple extra people in it. Yeah, 3 people on, you know, on the week-to-week is really nice. It surprises me, is it still the case that our most popular race was Lego Racers? Because if so, please everyone come out to November 1st's 30 for 30 race of crossover with N64 Mini of Mario 64, so we can break that awful record of Lego Racers being our biggest turnout. Star Wars movie, you're asking for a friend. Nah, I've actually never seen... Well, okay, I think in school I watched, like, one half of a Star Wars movie. It was like right before summer vacation, and it was 8th grade. So, and in my school, 8th grade was like the highest grade of the school. Like my school had elementary school and middle school built in. So you went until 8th grade, and then you went to a new school for high school. So I think it was like the last day of summer vacation in 8th grade, and the teachers were just like, ah, school's over. or so, and we watched like half of a Star Wars movie in one class. That was it. My only exposure. I don't even know what Star Wars movie it was either. Yeah, I actually don't know. I remember one scene of it, but the scene was so generic that I can't really even describe it, and I'm sure it's been featured in multiple Star Wars movies. It was like two of the Star Wars vehicles, I don't know what they're called. The things that people like ride around in, and they were like going really fast through like sort of like a canyon, racing each other, trying to do something. That's the one scene I remember. But I feel like that scene must happen in several Star Wars movies, so it probably can't be. Hey, Nato Nato ni. I guess so. I'm perfectly unbiased to watch KOTOR. Is KOTOR one of those games that if you just enjoy Star Wars, you're gonna like regardless? Whether it's a good game, like it's a nostalgia, or like a fanboy colored, like a, you know, game whose perception is just gonna be colored by you being a fanboy. Oh, I did that again. It's an actual good game. Okay, cool. Isn't some Star Wars game. Oh yeah, I haven't really seen anything of Star Wars since... when you played KOTOR. Yeah, how are you doing tonight, Nacho Nacho? I hope you're having a nice, snug, Akko comfy night. I hope Akko comfy is like a spitting image of Nato Nato ni right now, just snuggled in. Man, it's still hot. It's still hot in Florida. But I can't wait to get nice and comfy under a blanket when it gets really cold. Well, it never gets really cold, but when it gets cold. We're probably at least a month or so away from that. Every so often you get a nice cold night in November, but it's kind of rare. Star Wars fanboyism helps, though. So close again. Watching anime, definitely pretty comfy. So he's... Nato Nato ni is actually Akko comfy. That's awesome, though. What are you watching, Nato Nato ni? Any, what show is on the agenda for tonight? Yeah. We want to know the series. That might actually be with me later. I'm looking forward to watching some anime maybe tonight after stream. Oh no, okay, no judging. Yeah, like I I will tell you that I'm no one to judge for my anime taste. I think this is a pretty safe chat to say whatever show you're watching because I'm sure I've seen much worse. K-On? Why would you think we would judge you for that? K-On is awesome. I love K-On. It's a super comfy late nighttime show too. Yeah, a good show. Yeah, you should check that one out, Hydromedia. It's like one of the genre defining cute girls doing cute things shows. Oh, because it's your sixth time watching it? Well, good shows sometimes deserve a treatment like that. Alright, who's best K-On, though? I think we might have... I like to ask people about their best girl for K-On because it brings up so much division. So sometimes when I just want to get a rise out of chat, I say my favorite K-On is Azusa, and that sometimes riles people up. But who is your favorite K-On? Nato Nato ni. If I like cute dragon and software developer girls, will I like K-On? Probably. I'd say so. rewatched the show maybe 4 times. Okay, we are done with that one. So I know Illumina gave a level to me earlier, so I'm gonna check that one out. I think that'll be the last level we'll do for tonight, and then maybe we'll switch it up and do some. What time is it? Maybe do some pinball after this level. On a Moogie streak lately. Moogie is really good. I really like that episode. Let me get this level queued up first. Yeah, all of them. It's a very, very similar formula for all of them. I think one of my favorite episodes of K-On! Is the one where, oh shoot, was it Mugi and Ritsu? Well, I guess it can't actually be my. It's just that I watched K-On! A long time ago, and it's kind of I'm missing some of the details. But there's one episode I know it's with Mugi. I think it's Ritsu, too, but it might have been Mio, and they sort of like go on a date together, like just the two of them. Like they were like, "Hey, we should do something together this weekend," and it's just really cute because Mugi is super into it, and it's just really excited to be hanging out with Ritsu because it was like, "Hey, it's just the two of us. We never like actually do something just us. We're usually with the others. So why don't we just do something together?" And she's like, Mugi just seems really genuine the whole time about enjoying her time on the date together. So I was just like, oh, this is such a cute episode. Tell you when it's safe to unmute for what? What happened? Oh, a spoiler? Oh, okay, unmute. I mean, I don't think it was that, I love Mugi, she's too wholesome. I don't think it was that spoilery. Just one aspect. Oh no. Well, it's called Weebs. I don't think we're finishing this episode. I mean, this level. But I'll give it a few tries. It's called Weebs, so I know why Illumina added it. Smiley face. This level is already terrible. So I know the muncher is there, but I think I might, since it's only a single muncher, I probably can't. I'm curious if this muncher all the way at the end, if I can ride him with a spin jump. No. I feel like there's a tiny, tiny, tiny pixel that you can get on. What do you guys think? I just want to see what's on the top there before I do all this other crap. Alright, went too far. Alright, it's the third one you have to stop. Like this level is a 0.02 clear rate, so I'm trying to figure out where the BS is what I'm doing right now. Because there's got to be BS, right? Alright, I think that's just not worth trying to pursue. Alright, door number 1. It's a reset door. Why? What are you resetting? It's not what I wanted to do. Ooh. It's been a while that I've done a shell jump. What could this guy be for at the start here? Let's evaluate this level again. So, that's the only way I can go up, it feels. I don't see, unless there's some kind of hidden block, I don't see what purpose these wigglers serve. I feel like the only progression is just doing this thing. I don't know what you do when you get up here, though. Waiting for that hot hidden block tech to rear its ugly head, maybe. Not even where the arrows are pointing. I don't. So what do you guys think that these arrows are for? Or what is this coin? You get the coin and it gives you like gives you that weird noise sound effect. So I think I need to somehow get, like, you shell jump to get on top of that thing, and I'm just gonna, like, survey the area from there and see what I could possibly do after that. How many people have done this? This level has... does anybody know a Smooshy? Because this level seems pretty trash, and it's got a lot of plays, which makes me think he must be some kind of famous creator. A lot of people know and will play his level. It's called Weebs too, so I guess that's supposed to, like, I don't know, get people excited to play it. That's not what I wanted to do either. The issue is the Koopas do a really annoying job of zoning you out there. Like, even if you make that jump, you have to pull back sometimes because there's a stupid Koopa there. Don't think I checked the arrows by the Wiggler hard enough. Okay, let's check those again. think I'm just gonna let the Wiggler pass. Do you think I need the Wiggler? We can get the Wiggler again if we want, but let's check without the Wiggler first. Oh, something happened up there. I don't think I can get up there, though. How did that happen? Well, even if I want, I can't. What? Okay. Okay, there's bombs up there, but I can't, like, that's a solid platform, there's that vine. So even if I were able to get up there, I can't actually get through it. Yeah. Just keep checking. Let's check that area a little bit. What are these Wigglers supposed to be? Also, is that guy supposed to be helpful to me at the start there? Am I supposed to, like, take him with me? What is that spike supposed to do? I think there might be one under the spike. Don't know what that would do. No. Let's try jumping on some of the Wigglers beyond that. No. Yeah, I could kill them with the Goomba at the start. Well. There's a Bowser, so you know it's a quality level. The seal of quality is a Bowser. I mean, every Nintendo game, every Mario game has Bowser. So, it makes sense that Bowser is the seal of quality. Yeah, Mayhem gets it. Put Bowser in your level, and you've got Nintendo seal of approval. It's a good game, a good level. How can a stage be complete without Bowser? Sunshine is an awful game. Why is that? Bowser's in a hot tub in Sunshine. That just makes it even better. That's Bowser at the onsen. Except Bowser as an alternative. I would too. I wish the Bowsette meme was still hot, but you don't see as much Bowsette as you used to, sadly. Sitting in a hot tub all game. Yeah, what's wrong with that? That seems like even more quality Bowser than what you usually get. Super quality Bowser. And I mean, he in Mario 3D World, he's a cat. Meowser. Nintendo just keeps outdoing themselves. Bowser in a hot tub in one Mario game, and then Cat Bowser in a different one. For this cutie, let me see. I'm gonna put it in the cuties channel. Oh, adorable. It's a shy guy. Is that what shy guys really look like all this time? I put it in the cuties channel because I don't have my browser up on this monitor because I had it on the other monitor. It was the 30 for 30 stuff, so it was just the easiest way to see the image. Because I have Discord up. So I was just, oh, I'll just drop it in Discord and we'll preview it. That is really cute. Not enough Bowser per 100 square foot of gameplay per capita for me. Alright, that's a fair statement then. I can respect that. I mean, with Nintendo producing these Fire Emblem Heroes outfits, it's only a matter of time. I'm missing out on the Fire Emblem Heroes outfits. So we get Mario and Rabbids mobile with Bowsette beach costume. Oh, I see. I mean, Fire Emblem waifus in beach attire. That's like printing money for Nintendo. Oh, I see. I need Nintendo, please make Bowsette canon. That's what I want. So in Senran Kagura Pinball, if someone got turned into a turtle when they drank the chemical, would that make them be like Bowsette? Because are Koopas just turtles in... Is that just the word for turtle in Mario lore? Or are Koopas substantially different from turtles? Picnic? Did I go down? I did. Let's see. Can people still hear me? I see I'm dropping a lot of frames. I think it's just an ISP thing right now. Did the stream go down, or did I just drop a bunch of frames for a bit? Weird, I'm still dropping frames. They are Koopas. Okay. You're back. Did the stream go down, or what happened? I still see I'm dropping a lot of... Okay. Stabilizing now. I don't know if it was a Twitch thing or an OBS thing. Did the stream go down, or did I just drop a bunch of frames for a bit? It was brief. Okay. Weird. Yeah, I'm not sure why that happened. Can't tell if it was on my side or Twitch's. Chat was still up the whole time, so usually if... Like, I saw Hydromedia say picnic. So it's probably Twitch's fault, because generally if it's my, like, I lose internet, I, like, chat, like, DCs during it too, completely. Trying to be a little bit too cute there. Stream is buffering hard, okay. Big audio warble, it's creepy and I'm liking it. Is it still doing that, or is it okay now? Warble. Seems fine now, good. Congrats on finishing the level. Yeah, I should have gone right back to the menu and be like, oh, I'm done now, guys. Oh, you missed it, damn. I want to get the shell jump up here and see if that's what I have to do. If that's not it, I might just bail. I want to see if I do one shell jump and get on top of that thing. Like, that should give me a little more vision. I kind of want to see if that was, like, progression this whole time. If it's not, then it's just like, well, I'm pretty stumped. I could, like, this level has enough people who tried it at least, where you could just look up a video of it and see what this actually is. What we're supposed to do. Bleh. Had fun doing it because you're just confused. Still have the warble, but that just seems to be you from discussing. Did you try refreshing? This has happened before. It's very odd spot. If refreshing doesn't fix it, that's a really weird issue. Just some Twitch streams weird. Probably fix if you refreshed, okay. Just gonna get rid of that one. Star Wars Rogue Squadron, nice. So you've already prepared for tomorrow. I assume she checks yours. Not the chat she's in, so that should be working as intended. As long as that's the case. Checks the table with the current game. That's a game from quite a while ago. Thanks, Micah. This game is null. Big time streamer alert. Remember when Tapioca did Tapioca Mafia Night? Good times. More or less correct, cool. When the Pyre Nation attacked. I got it once and I haven't gotten it since then. The issue is there's 2 Koopas, so it probably wants me to do 2 shell jumps, which I'm not going to do. But who knows, because this level makes a bunch of other dumb decisions about design, so it might not be that. Submit, not SMM. Well, I got up there and I saw nothing anyway, so... Let's check the clear video. Has been dropped. RIP. What one was that? Let me actually see if I can find a clear video of this. Let's see, it's called Smooshy. Smooshy Mario Maker Weaves. If I can, we'll watch it. Search only for Smooshy. What? What was the getting over it level? What is the... Let me try searching by the level code. Oh, this is Plup's level. Really? Plup from Smash? This is Axe attempting. This isn't the level, though. Oh. Okay. Alright, here's what I found.